Nashville Super Speedway is the next stop on the FedEx Nationwide Series Tour. It's the running of the Sunoco Ultra 300. Should be a good race here today. On the pole for today's race is Lisa Shears, number 70, ML Motorsports Chevrolet, the Johanna Long car on the pole for today's race. Alongside of her, Tim Waycross on the 27 car. Row 2 has the 01 of Cole Moore and the 62 of Jared Stone. Row 3 has the 30 of Sam Young and the 12 of Dale Keselowski. And here's the command to fire him up.
Start your engine!
And give the fire the engines. Row number 4 has the 40 of Ricky Falcon and the 22 of Skylar Harris. Row number 5 has the car he calls Jenny Joe, Joshua Collard, and the 13 car and the 5 of Charles Jackson. Field rounding through the third and fourth turns now. Here comes the command. Here comes the field. Here comes the command. ESPN fail. Here comes the field. About to hit onto the green flag, and we're underway here at Nashville. Lisa Shears jumps out to the early lead here, number 70 car, and she pulls away from the rest of the field. This is remember saying the same car as at one race at Arizona Speedway earlier in the season. She's pulling away from the rest of the field now as Lisa Shears will lead the first lap of the race. Right now the 30 is Sam Young, though. He's trying to close right in just a little bit, him and the rest of the pack. First lap of the race, tallied at over 161 miles per hour. Joshua Collard moving up into third place now in the Jennifer Jo Cobb racing car. That's why he calls the car Jenny Joe. Ed Gardner in the 87 running in fourth place, going by the 88 of Dion Scott. And Cole Dally in the 38. There's David Burton up ahead of him in the 16. 34 laps the distance of this race here today. And 3 races remaining in the nationwide season just after this, though. They'll be going to Atlanta after this, and then after that it'll be Phoenix, and then after that the season finale at Homestead. So all the seasons in the 3 series getting down to the nitty-gritty. Joshua Collard diving inside of Sam Young for the number 2 position. There he is right there. You're on board with Joshua Collard as you're riding along inside Jenny Joe. Trying to go by Sam Young in the 30 car still. Nice guy sits on the number 70 car, Lisa Shears, the leader of the race. She's led every lap so far. You saw that tachometer, heavy RPM on this machine. See right there, that's the look at it right there, 9,000 RPMs before you even get to the start-finish line. Look at this, 9,500. 9,600 RPMs up in the turn number 1. And about the same, about 9,500 off in the turn number 3. And Collard's running faster laps than is Lisa Shears, about a full miles an hour difference, just about. Collard's won 4 times this season, twice on the short tracks and twice on the road courses. He also got a Nashville win himself on the Nashville Fairgrounds short track. Sam Young going at it with Joshua Collard again. And Sam Young goes right by him in that 30 car. What I tell you, Joshua Collard, he ain't giving up any in that 13 car. And now Collard's got two other Fords right there behind him. That's Jerry Guerrero in a 6 and a 16 car, David Burton. Adrian Becker, another Ford. She's up in the 6th position for Richard Petty Motorsports. Roush cars running right together. Jerry Guerrero in the 6 and David Burton in the 16. Take you the rest of the pack of cars right there. Bob Fergus back in the field there. Charles Jackson. Tim Waycross, he was our outside pulser in 27 car. He's behind the rest of the field. See where Tim's at this time by. Tim Waycross running right now in the 33rd position. The Castro GTX 27 car for Bruco Motorsports. Not a good day so far. Dylan Hughes, our winner at Dover, running 31st. Going by Samuel Mills. Samuel Mills, he was our points leader. He's right there in the points chase too, and this is not a good... This is not good for him. Skylar Harrison, 20, he's up there in the points too. Dion Scott. There's Logan Wilson. Mitchell Jones in 25th. Jared Stone, 24th. Jack Richards, 23rd. Eric Matthews. Jeffrey Finn guy, he's up there. Down there, Roy Vanderbeek in 20th. Nicholas Guerrera. Cole Moore going by. Dylan Young. It's a battle for, I believe, the 17th position. Ricky Falcon running 16th is our New Hampshire winner. Tim Gardner in 15. Ryan Acosta in the 14 car runs 14th. Tim Gardner in the 15 car runs 15th. Don't see that often. Ed Gardner in the 87 runs 13th position right now for Nimco Motorsports. And up ahead of him, our California winner, Joseph Bryant in the 18. Won that fantastic finish at California. Right now, Bryant running 12th. Natalie Hernandez up ahead of him in 36 car runs 11th. DeMarcus Brown in 66 runs 10th. Eric Burton in 9th. Sam Young's dropped back to 8th. And there's Adrian Becker in the 43 car. She runs 7th. Seth Cole's moving his way up nicely through the field. He's in 6th place right now. He and Joseph Bryant, one of the two drivers for Team Internet CRA. With engines supply from Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota Racing Development. Cole Daly running in the 5th position. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the lead here. Or change of the lead. Jerry Guerrero's gone by Lisa Shears. So move the 6th car up to the lead right now for Roush Family Racing. So Lisa Shears has led the first 17 laps of this race. Now starting to fall off just a little bit in that 70 car. And now David Burton's going by her, trying to go by her right now. Burton in 2nd place right now. And Joshua Collard's now going by her, Lisa Shears. So poor Lisa's caught up on the outside. Back on board with Joshua Collard in the number 13 car. As he and Jenny Joe trying to go for the lead, or maybe for the win here. As we have 19 in the laps in the books. 15 to go. Ford sweeping the top 3 spots right now. And still turning at about 9,500 RPMs. Those motors are going into the third turn. We saw it going into turn number 1 about 9,600 RPMs. And that's monster RPM for these cars. Joshua Collard going for second place now, and David Burton's trying to split the Roush Fenway team up here. Now see if Joshua has anything for Jerry Guerrera in the number 6 car. So how difficult it is to try to go for the lead here, as Joshua Collard found that out a little bit earlier in the day in the race there when he tried to catch Lisa Shears. Lisa Shears, by the way, was dropped back to 5th place in the 70 car. Lisa was our pole sitter for the event. Coming down the backstretch here, Guerrera still out in front. 11 laps to go this time by. Cole Daly in that 38 car. He's trying to become another Chevrolet to make his way into the mix. Here we saw Lisa Shears dominating the Chevrolet so far this season, or so far in this race, I should say. Excuse me. Look out for the front bumper of Cole Daly's car, right at the rear end of the Jennifer Jo Cobb car of Joshua Collard. 10 laps to go here at Nashville Superspeedway. As I said, it's one of 2 Nashville tracks that will be on the schedule in both Cup and both Nationwide and trucks. Both the Nashville Fairgrounds Short Track and this mile and a third racetrack that is National Superspeedway. Joshua Collard for the lead. We saw him go inside of not Nicholas Guerrera, but Jerry Guerrera. And Joshua Collard brings Jenny Joe to the lead. Now we'll see if Joshua Collard can hold them all off in this final 9 laps of this race. This would be huge for him if he can go on to win this event and try to gain all those points on some of the ones running in the back of the pack. Let's check and see who all's running back there so far. There's Tim Waycross. He's up in the points. He's up in the points. So is Skylar Harris. He's up in the points as well. Dion Scott, Samuel Mills. Yeah, a lot of those guys down in the higher 20s and 30s. So yeah, Joshua Collard goes on to win this event if he can hold off the 38 car Cole Daly and the 16 David Burton. It'd be huge points gain for Joshua Collard. Plus, Collard's getting to where he's winning races regularly in any type of series. But Joshua would be the first to tell you he never expected to have it happen while driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb in the Nationwide Series for the second season with that car. Matter of fact, this was the car he got his very first NR 2003 victory at Richmond, Virginia in the FedEx Nationwide Series in season 2, I should say, in that series. But right now, he and Jenny Joe's got company on his rearview mirror now in the form of Cole Daly. That Grey Clips 38 car is running pretty strong and closing in on Joshua Collard right now. He and David Burton both, as he's had Burton using him as a draft pick. But no, David Burton's down on the inside of Cole Daly for second. It may play to Joshua's advantage that those 2 cars can battle side by side, but nope. David Burton's going to fly by Cole Daly with ease. And now David Burton's going to take a challenge at Joshua Collard. Collard with a lap of 173.3 the last time by. And Burton at 173.9. Let's see what they are this time by. Burton at 173.5 compared to Joshua's 173.2. And we have 4 laps to go. David Burton, he's right there. David Burton's right there in the 16 car. He's trying to find which way around Joshua Collard. Let's see what happens in turn number 1. Nothing doing for David Burton. At least not now. Oop, Burton fell back just a little bit. Collard seems to get a good run on Burton coming out of the second turn on his track. But now Burton's falling under the wrath of Jerry Guerrero in the 6 car. And that's going to open the lead for Joshua Collard just a bit. 2 laps to go. Can he bring Jenny Joe to victory lane at Nashville? And as I said, he won the on the Nashville short track this season, so he can pull off the Nashville sweep here, maybe in a lap and a half. But David Burton's going to give it one more run for the money in at 16 car. Let's see what happens on the final lap of the race here. They come out of turn number 4. It'll be Joshua Collard taking the white flag. Can David Burton close right in on him? Off of turn number 1 he goes. Jerry Guerrero trying to draft off Burton here. The Roush team hooking up for a draft. Burton's getting closer. Off in the 3rd turn comes Joshua Collard. David Burton trying to close back in on the 16 car. But Joshua Collard's going to hold him off as he and Jenny Joe goes to victory lane again at Nashville. Joshua Collard wins the Sunoco Ultra 300. His 5th win of the year, tying him with Skylar Harris for most wins in the season. And that win was huge for Joshua Collard. Boy, the Jennifer Joe Cobb team, they've got it all together here in this late part of the season. Maybe a championship comeback, who knows? Average speed race 173.373 miles per hour. Boy, David Burton would have had about a couple more laps. He might have won that race. Here. But there's the points they are right after the... Here's the race finishers there. Joshua Collard wins. David Burton 2nd. 3rd to Jerry Guerrero. 4th, Seth Cole. A good run for him. Cole Daly finishes in 5th position. 6th place to DeMarcus Brown. Sam Young 7th. Eric Burton 8th. Joseph Bryant 9th. So Team Internet CRA. 2 cars in the top 10. Good day for them. Ed Gardner in 10th position. Tim Gardner 11th. Right there behind his teammate. Ricky Falcon. Lisa Shears, our pole sitter, 13th. Then Eric Matthews, Natalie Hernandez, Jared Stone, Cole Moore, Adrian Becker, Jeffrey Finguy, and Jack Richards, the top 20 in today's event. And there's the rest of the finishing order. Skylar Harris, not a good run. He needed 28th. He was up there in the points chase. And Samuel Mills, he didn't need that, finishing 35th. Tim Waycross, 31st. He didn't need that as well. So here's your, and there it is, Joshua Collard in the, here he and Jenny Joe, great victory lane again at Nashville Speedway. First was on the Nashville short track and now on the Nashville Super Speedway. So, yeah. Samuel Mills still has the points lead after 33 races, 3 races remaining in the season. He leads by Logan Wilson by 23 points. Tim Waycross 25 back in 3rd. Skylar Harris 71 back in 4th. And Joshua Collard 76 back in 5th. So top 5 separated by less than 100 points. That's close. Lisa Shears is 6th position. 7th is Nicholas Guerrero, Cole Daly, Joseph Bryant, and Sam Young, the top 10. And Charles Jackson down there in 20th place in the points chase. Dale Keselowski, 36th place. Yeah. Next race up on the tour will be at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Hooters 300. Don't miss it.